Yo, what's good, y'all? Top of the top, episode 295, Stash House Podcast. Your boy Tyler checking in. First time listeners, thank y'all for tuning in. If you tune in weekly, salute. Or there's just an episode, saw some topics you may want to hear about. Thank you for tuning in as well. Podcast available on all streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you like this video as well. Leave a comment, share the video. Subscribe to your preferred audio platform as well. And just thank y'all overall for tuning in. I'm still trapping, doing the audio only for the podcast for the time being until we get the studio situated. Still just thugging it out with the audio, but appreciate everybody for tuning in. 5 episodes away from episode 300 as well. So double salute to that. Shout out to the fact, man, we just still out here doing what we're supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Life just keep going. Every day can bring something new. So just shout out to everybody just pushing forward, staying prayed up, getting y'all money, taking care of y'all family, doing what you're supposed to do. Doing what you're supposed to do. If you're on vacations, salute. If you're still working throughout the summer, salute. Everybody back in school, salute. Let's just keep pushing. Let's just keep pushing. Got a great episode lined up for y'all this week. College football kicking off. Y'all know I got to talk about the reigning and defending national champs, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Big game this weekend to kick off against Texas. I want to talk about that. And also in the music world, I want to talk about the new Mariah the Scientist album. There's a few new albums that dropped over the weekend. Offset, Ghostface Killer. I did get a listen of the Ghostface. I haven't got to the Offset yet. But Mariah the Scientist, in terms of new albums, that's the one I was anticipating the most. So I want to chat about that as well. So sit back, relax, enjoy. New episode, Stash House Podcast. So like I said, to start this episode off, we're talking about the reigning and defending national champs in the college football world, the Ohio State Buckeyes. We kick off this weekend against Texas, a 12 o'clock noon start time. That was crazy. Now, I'm not sure about what the ranking situation is. I'll be honest. Last I heard, it was number 1 versus number 2. But I know it's at least a top 3 matchup, right? I'm sure. I don't know why Ohio State is not number 1. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. But a 12 noon start to kick off the college football season, come on now. At least 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Easily. Come on now. But 12 noon this Saturday. Y'all know where I'll be. And from this point forward, for the rest of the college football season, y'all know where I'll be. It's been a busy month for me, celebrating birthday, doing adult stuff all around. I'm just ready to be lazy and just watch football on the weekend. We got high school. They already kicked off. College football, like I said, we about to kick off this weekend. And the NFL is around the corner. And then soon enough, the NBA season will creep in. I'm just ready to be lazy. I done had my fun. I kept it low-key most of the summer. I popped out for my birthday. I done popped out like a month straight doing things for my birthday. Just keeping it low-key, though, at the same time. But I'm just ready to be lazy and enjoy some football, man. Let the weather get chilly a little bit down here in the South. Yeah, man, I'm ready to lock in. I'm very excited. And I'm very excited for this upcoming season. For not only college football, but the Ohio State Buckeyes. Of course, last year we won the national championship, first 12 team, college playoff format, won the national championship. Ryan Day got the monkey off his back, but we did lose a lot of players to the draft. I'm looking forward to see what those guys do in the NFL. But the way our depth chart looking, if you just tell me we still got Jeremiah Smith at wide receiver, who's went from what I used to call him, the young phenom last season to this season, probably about to be a rock star. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video a few weeks ago. He did a autograph signing somewhere. I don't know if it was Dick Sporting Goods Academy. He did an autograph signing somewhere. And just the crowd, you would think, damn, NSYNC was doing an in-store signing in the 90s, the way the crowd was looking for Jeremiah Smith autograph signing. So he's on offense. Defense, we got Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles. I'm confident the guys who are coming back are still going to deliver, but we got to see what the new product look like on the field. Ryan Day, like I said before, he got the monkey off his back. So I'm very intrigued to see how his coaching goes this season. And in terms of offensive coordinator, we got Brian Hartline. He's been promoted. Chip Kelly is out. Brian Hartline was promoted to offensive coordinator back in February. He's been the wide receiver coach for Ohio State since 2018. And just go back and look at the roster from 2018 till now and look at the wide receiver. It's a reason why I stand on Ohio State being wide receiver university. It's always just been the conversation of Alabama and Ohio State, LSU in the conversation as well. It was one more school, I can't remember. It was another school somebody posted. I was like, oh, they had a decent wide receiver core too. But for the most part, it's been probably LSU at 3 maybe, and Bama, Ohio State fighting for number 1. And I'm going with Ohio State, of course. So we got Brian Hartline as OC. And on the defensive side of things, we hired Matt Patricia, who some of you may know as the old New England Patriots defensive coordinator. He always had the hat on with the pencil sticking out his ear. He's our defensive coordinator now. So I'm very, very intrigued to see how this goes. Brian Hartline on offense, Matt Patricia on defense, Ryan Day, head coach, coming off a national championship win. I'm very intrigued to see how this season goes from a coaching standpoint. And now, quarterback, Will Howard, he's in the NFL now. Quarterback, Ryan Day last week announced Julian Sayin will be the starting quarterback this week going up against Texas. But I also saw he is not ruling out Lincoln Kingholz. I'm sure I've chopped that last name up. So I'm just calling Lincoln, who's listed as number 2 right now. So he's saying Lincoln may see some playing time as well, of course, depending on game situation and package calling. But for the time being, Julian Sayin is the starting quarterback heading into this week against Texas. And on the Texas side of things, I want to say Arch Manning will be starting for them. But back to Ohio State, when this was announced, of course, if you into Dragon Ball Z and anime in that world, they were making memes off rip about Julian Sayin, saying it's Super Saiyan time and the Saiyan is coming. I was like, bro, let the man complete one pass first before we start making Super Saiyan memes. Because I see how many stars, recruitment. I understand all that, but at the end of the day, I got to see the product on the field. I got to see how the man reacts in certain situations. And for this to be his first game starting as well, oh, y'all know I'll be at Saturday at noon. I'm glued to the television. And like y'all know I do, win or lose, I'm coming back with a full thought out theory of what I watched on television. We take this thing week by week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm intrigued to see how Julian's saying, how he plays, if Lincoln gets some playing times, intrigued to see how he plays. Like I said, you got Carnell Tate and you got Jeremiah Smith to throw it to. Now, for the running back situation, which for years I've always felt like, not only with Ohio State, but just me watching football, I just always feel like a great running game is very key. You don't want your quarterback to drop back 50 times, 40 times a game, Aaron Rodgers. So a great running game. We had Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins last year, J.K. Dobbins in years past. Ohio State always kept a heavy hitter at the running back position. And as I'm seeing right now, James Peoples should be starting. We got C.J. Donaldson, number 2. And on the website I'm looking at right now, our third string running back is a young man named Bo Jackson. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all right now. So I'm intrigued to see how all 3 of these guys, I'm sure they're going to play around with the running back position the most. Like I said, with the quarterback position, I'm sure different packages are going to be called, but I think the running back position may be rotated more frequently for this game. Hopefully not. Hopefully, if James Peoples is starting, hopefully he break one first carry and we like, oh, okay, we got one. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see how the running back position goes. Those are the 2 positions. Of course, line as well. let me be clear. Offensive line, I'm very, very curious to see how they played this first game, see how they block, how they be able to move, can they open up gaps for the running back. I'm intrigued to see if not Will, but Julian Sand or Lincoln, if either quarterback got some legs they can run as well. I'm looking to see all this in game one because it's not like a cupcake game. It's not like we playing, a team that just coming to get a check week one, whatever the case may be. This is Texas, who's ranked in the top two. I want to say Texas is ranked number one. So I'm very intrigued to see how the line plays. And if, like I said, these running backs can get things going and the quarterback can get things going. Wide receiver, like I said, we got Jeremiah Smith and we got Carnell Tate. I'm looking to see Brandon Ennis. He's listed as the slot receiver. Brandon Ennis. I'm looking to see who else can step up. I see a Quincy Porter, Mylon Graham, Bryson Rogers. I'm sure everybody's looking to make a statement this first game coming out. I'm sure Jeremiah Smith is looking like, hey, I need at least about 8 thrown my way. I'm sure Carnell Tate is saying I need about 6 thrown my way. And Brandon Ennis at the slot, hey, if Jeremiah Smith is double teamed, if Carnell Tate is is getting pressed real hard and they got a safety waiting back there for him, I might have a linebacker on me and I might be open. So I'm sure Brandon Ennis, Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Smith, I'm very intrigued to see what those three do. Max Clare at tight end as well. Offense, I'm definitely just waiting to see what it looked like this season. Could we go back after CJ Stroud, we had what's the guy named Kyle McCord. He had Marvin Harrison, but we saw how that played out. Will Howard last season with the help of Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson, Jeremiah Smith, that whole squad, plus the defense stepped up to make that run in the playoffs. It was just like a one and done though for Will Howard. Now, offense, we got Jeremiah Smith for a few more years. Let's make the best of it, man. Let's make the best of it. Like I said, on the defensive side, we got Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles leading the way on defense, looking to see what the defensive tackles, the defensive ends, can they get pressure on the quarterback? Can they just run rampant through the offensive line, get to the running back? If Arch Manning is starting, make him uncomfortable as well, make them receivers uncomfortable on the outside, cornerbacks, safeties. I'm just very intrigued to see this game because, like I said, it's not a cupcake. This is also a rematch of the playoff game from last season. Jack Sawyer, sack, strip, scoop, score. Jack Sawyer went crazy on that play. I watched that play often. Since it happened back in January, I watched that play often. Jack Sawyer, sack, strip, scoop, score. That was just crazy. And then we went on to beat Notre Dame, of course, but I'm sure Texas wants some get back. I'm positive Texas wants some get back. And we at home, we're going to, reveal the national champ badge or whatever you want to call it in the stadium as well. We can't go out there and lose, man. So I'm very intrigued to see how our attitude come out this Saturday. And like I said, y'all know I'll be couch locked for the whole Saturday. I'm couch locked watching college football, man. Now to wrap things up in the music world, I want to talk about Mariah the Scientist's new album, Heart Sold Separately. This is her 4th album. She had the Master Project, Rah Rah World, and To Be Eaten Alive that came out in 2023. And it was a good crop of music that dropped over the weekend. Offset, Ghostface. I ran the Ghostface once. I haven't got to the Offset one yet, but I have heard people talk about the Offset album in high regard, so I'm definitely going to get to it. But this weekend, I was solely focused on the Mariah the Scientist album because I felt like this was her most important album. And I got reason to back that. I want to say after the Rah Rah World album, which was her second album, I was saying, yeah, she got a vibe to her. I don't dislike her music. I enjoy her albums, and they're like 10 songs. All her albums are only like 10 songs, so that's a plus. I enjoy her albums, but I was waiting on that one record from her. You know what I'm saying? Because like people post her music, but if you were to ask me, hey Tyler, what's your favorite Mariah the Scientist album? I really don't have one over her whole catalog. I don't run to just one. I just listen to her music. Well, Tyler, what's your favorite song by Mariah the Scientist? I don't remember the songs. I just it like she was one of those artists for me. It's like, yeah, I enjoy her music, but I feel like something was missing from her arsenal. I ain't gonna say a hit, but I'm just saying that exposure, right? When Rah Wah World came out. And within the past, year and a half, she's getting more exposure, more from, her relationship with Young Thug. She was getting some spotlight off of that. It's like, oh, she dating Young Thug and whoop de whoop. She doing this while he locked up, whoop de whoop. So the exposure came. And then she had the Burning Blue record that was the most I've seen people post one particular Mariah the Scientist song ever. I think the next one was the song she got with Lil Baby. I seen people post that, but I've seen people who I know didn't listen to her before when Burning Blue came out, they was posting that song. I was like, oh, so not only is she got the exposure now from who she dating, she's getting exposure now for people loving this song as well, which was the perfect combination for a great album to come, in my opinion. When you getting that exposure and you got the music to go with it, I'm paying attention now. I'm paying attention with different eyes and ears now than I was before. So going into it, I was like, this album is very important for her, in my opinion, because I'm sure she got some new fans off that Burning Blue song that went back to her old projects. Because, like I said, she make great music. She don't got bad albums. They're just not very memorable to me, personally. But with this Heart, Soul, Separately, Mariah the Scientist, I'll say it is more songs I know. I know Eternal Flame. Eternal Flame was when I heard it a few times, I had to like open my phone up and be like, what's the name of this song? The next track, Is It a Crime, featuring Kali Uchis. That's another one I was like, oh, okay. It doesn't sound radio friendly. Not, I'm going to say radio friendly, but it don't sound like she was chasing another Burning Blue for radio. It just sounded like, it seemed like she getting the right people around her. But that was the thing with her, man. I kept saying, I was like, I feel like she needs to take that next step, that next level. And Burning Blue was that. And then the album, like I said, she got Eternal Flame, Is It a Crime, The Rainy Days I really enjoy, Like You Never I really enjoy. Shit, the intro, Sacrifice, and then the next song, United Nations. And going back, it's only 10 songs. It's only 10 songs. So Mariah the Scientist, I feel like she delivered with this album. And I saw on social media sites, she was having like pop-ups, her fans coming out, she signing autographs. She doing like how I love to see like Summer Walker and Black LVRN, how I love how they do rollouts and stuff for their artists. It seemed like she got with her team and was like, yo, let's do something for the fans, like autograph signing. Like, think about it. In this day and age, the first instinct is picture, post. I just saw such and such. An autograph is very rare. For the past few months, I've been trying to find this Chris Brown autograph I got. He was when he first came out with Run It. We got the Tuskegee Morehouse HBCU Classic around this area, and he did like the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem that year. And I went and got his autograph. Like, he just popped on the scene. I got his autograph on my ticket, and I've been looking for that ticket for a few months now, because that same show or that same game outside the stadium, the radio station had artists come and perform. I know Flo Rida was out there, and the girl Tiffany Evans had the promise ring. I got a picture with her. I saw that picture with Tiffany Evans not too long ago, but I got to find that Chris Brown autograph that I got. When I find it, I'll post it. But giving fans that autograph experience is different. Like, I remember I went to like different wrestling events and getting wrestlers autograph. The picture is dope too. Don't get it wrong. I got a picture with Dusty Rhodes I got to find as well. The picture is dope, but it's just something about that autograph that hit different. That person right there in front of you, and you like, damn, that's such and such. I listen to their music. Like, So imagine like, cause she like the lover girl, she make lover girl type of music. So all the women, the young girls, they love her. So that's like damn near the Britney Spears effect, damn near for these girls nowadays to see somebody who they listen to in the streaming era on YouTube, and that's a dope feeling. I saw that on her social media. She was doing autograph signing. I was like, that's dope. That's dope. Anytime I see artists just cater to their fans in a loving way, I salute it, because you see so many artists who are assholes, and you just be like, dang. So it's always to see artists that just, make sure they security in check, they team in check. Hey man, these fans love me. They're gonna want to hug me probably. They want to talk to me. Don't just have them get an autograph and leave. Like, no, let the girl say, like, I listen to you every day. I listen to this album, whoop de whoop. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. I don't care if you dislike somebody's music, you love somebody's music, or you just think their music all right. When you see artists rock with their fans, man, I bet that hit different for them. Because as fans, we know if we had a concert and somebody walked by us and we dap them up, or we get to hug an artist, shit, if damn Tiana Taylor walked by me and give me a hug, I'm like, damn, she didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Compared to artists, you be like, hey, what's up, man? They just look at you, mean mug, and keep on walking. You be like, well, I'm about to delete all your music from my library. I don't think I ever had a bad experience though with an artist. Because as I got older, that shit just became like, all right, that's bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't run to the front of the stage for concerts and then like, I just be like, yeah, I listen to bruh music. I listen to her music or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but who knows? I might meet somebody at a damn Waffle House one night and just be like, oh shit. Hey man, come here real quick. Just want to chop it up with them. But anyway, I just went on the whole spiel real quick. Overall, Mariah the Scientist, Heart, Soul, Separately, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. And it's going to make me want to go back and listen to her old projects and just see the growth. It's been slow but steady at the same time. Like I said, within the past 2 years, the exposure with Thug and then the Burning Blue record, it all kind of came quick, in my opinion. Because before, it was like on some If You Know, You Know. With Master album and Rah Rah World album, it was like If You Know, You Know. Now I feel like these last two projects, she's definitely getting more in the spotlight. And I want to see her on some more features. I want to see Mariah on some features. I don't know why Young Thug, I was willing to bet anybody. I was like, bro, when Young Thug get out, he gonna drop a record. Right? And he did. He dropped one with Future that kind of just came and went. But I said if Thug was smart, I would do a song and have Mariah the Scientist on the hook. And that just would have been on some Big Sean, Janae Aiko type vibe. But no, Young Thug, he did not do that. I'm positive if we'll know how smart Young Thug is whenever he release a full body of work. If he don't got a song with Mariah the Scientist on there, it's definitely a cause for concern. I don't care if the song good or not. You're supposed to have a song with Mariah the Scientist, dog. That's just how I feel. So, overall, Mariah the Scientist, kudos. The women seem to be loving it. I enjoy it a lot. And it just goes to show once again, man, a lot of great music coming out. Like I said, I listened to the Ghostface once. Me personally, I prefer the Raekwon album over the Ghostface album, but the Ghostface, it did get into a good stride eventually. The beginning was kind of everywhere, but eventually it hit a stride. I enjoy it. Like I said, I've been seeing people talk very, very well about the Offset album. I'm going to check that out as well. So, this has been episode 295, Stash House Podcast. Make sure you guys go out, have a great work week. Men, women, great work week, great school week. Kids, great school week as well. Shout out to the football players getting back on the field. Shout out to the coaches, the staff, the band, concession stand people, water boys, people who turn the light on, commentators, everybody, man. Let's have a great football season all around the board. And I do my best to keep y'all updated with college football, NFL. If something dope happened in high school, I'll come back and talk about it as well. So go out, enjoy y'all week. Keep me in your prayers. I'll do the same for y'all. Salute.